Get ready. Things are about to get heavy. This is AWF Wrestling!
Fourth of August saw AWF presents Psychotic Slam 2012 at Blacktown RSL for another historic night of Australian wrestling. In exciting action, Concrete Davidson claw slammed his way to victory over the girth of traffic in the opening bout. Jack Tasman scored a huge victory over New Zealand's Tama Williams, and Rachel Rose overcame Celine and Mighty Mel in a women's three-way match. In the Young Lions Championship bout, Diego Del Fuego was defeated for the first time in his very first title defense, so we have a new Young Lions champion in Detective Magnum Holmes. In AWF Tag Team title action, Blake Stone manned up without scheduled partner Massive Q and took on Draven and Apollo valiantly by himself. The assault, however, was too much, and the Beast of the Coliseum defeated an outnumbered Blake Stone. After the bout, respect came from Draven and Apollo towards Blake Stone for the battle waged, and perhaps a new bond was formed. In a wild five-way anything goes bout that revved up the crowd, Anubis made a stand and defeated rival the Samoan Warrior to steal the win. And in the dual championship main event, Aussie TNT Osborne was defeated by champion Iron Ben Coles after Rachel Rose went down, and Iron Ben was able to capitalize with a super iron splash for victory. To see Psychotic Slam 2012 in its entirety, please support AWF by purchasing the Psychotic Slam 2012 DVD, which is available now for purchase at the AWF website at www.awfwrestling.com.au in the store section. We look forward to you all joining us for our next event, September Spectacular 2012 at Parramatta RSL on Saturday the 15th of September. Tickets available now from the AWF website. Thank you for your continued support of AWF live events and for joining us for Psychotic Slam 2012. Welcome wrestling fans around the world, I'm TNT and this is the Australasian Wrestling Federation Adrenaline 3. Here we are at Homebush, New South Wales as part of the Supernova Pop Culture Convention, and we see Jack Tasman in the green and red and yellow about to face Gladiator Apollo. See a push-up competition to start things off, and look at that, clapping their hands, and I guess Apollo won this one. Apollo, current AWF Tag Team Champion with Dean Draven. They are the Beast of the Coliseum, and you will be seeing a lot of them in upcoming months in AWF. Jack Tasman, this sneaky competitor from Hobart, Tasmania, been making a name for himself in AWF. Psychotic Slam, a big victory over New Zealand's Tama Williams. This is going to be quite a bout here at AWF Adrenaline, our third installment of this great web series. Apollo, definitely the stronger of the two, as we saw there. These guys both products of the AWF School of Pro Wrestling. Speaking of which, 22 to 26 of September, we got our next beginner's course. If you've been considering becoming a pro wrestler, that's the place to do it. I'll be head of the class there. I'll be teaching new students the basics of pro wrestling. Oh, big slap from Jack Tasman. Both these guys products of the AWF School. These guys are no slouches, and we aim to produce some more great wrestlers. So please, if you're a budding young wrestling wannabe, please come down to the AWF School and see what you've got and join us for those classes on the 22nd of September. Applications available at the AWF website, info@awfwrestling.com.au. Send us an email and we'll send you an application and go from there. So I hope to see some of you new aspiring wrestlers soon, and AWF School Pro Wrestling is the way to do it. Here we see a great number of colourful fans, and they're in Jack Tasman's face. Tasman doesn't really like anyone, except for maybe Jill Tasman. I don't know whether it's his sister or his wife or his girlfriend or something, but they're very close, whoever it is. But yeah, some kind of a crazy deal going on there. But Gladiator Apollo, he's had enough of Tasman stalling. He's chasing him around the ring right now, and just want to alert everyone to some great upcoming events. Of course, we've got the September Spectacular on the 15th of September at Parramatta RSL. That one's going to be a great one. Tickets available at the AWF website right now. Both these guys going to be in action. I hear Jack Tasman could have his hand full perhaps with the Samoan Warrior, who he's had a bit of I guess some kind of a problem with after defeating Tama Williams. He wants to go through everyone from another country. He had some problems at Australia versus the World, and now he's declared Tasmania its own country. He wants to, I guess, take on everyone, and here he's taken on someone from Rome, Italy. Apollo got him up on the shoulders there, but he scoops himself over quite craftily, and big neck breaker there on that top rope. Oh, Jack Tasman pretty impressed with himself right now. He's going to have to pull out some moves like that to be victorious at September Spectacular, and Gladiator Apollo and his tag team partner Draven, they're going to be facing the men that they defeated for those tag team championships in Elite Wrestling, Falco and Lindstrom. Falco and Lindstrom feel very cheated because they didn't really get much chance to prepare for Draven and Apollo, as Dean Draven used his title title shot anywhere that he wanted from winning Best of the Best back in January, and he decided to go after the tag team titles. Him and Apollo had formed quite a friendly rivalry in the months leading up to that, and then they'd formed a bit of a friendship, so it was only fitting that he chose him as a tag team partner, and they went on to defeat Falcon Lindstrom in record time, completely humiliating them at the big Aussie Mania 2 event. Oh, nice swinging neckbreaker there from Tasman. And now they are the current AWF Tag Team Champions, and that big rematch is going to be taking place Parramatta RSL September 15th, so please join us for that one, or stay tuned to the AWF website for results. But after that, October, we're going to be visiting the factory, Elite Human Performance Fitness Center, and putting on a display of pro wrestling there. Some details will be on the AWF website soon. We hope to have an event on Sunday the 28th featuring international wrestler Colt Cabana, a friend of the AWF for a long time. A great competitor, very funny man. Check out his podcast, The Art of Wrestling. But we hope to have Colt Cabana in AWF on the 28th. Details to be announced soon. We're just trying to finalise the venue on short notice, but we hope to be able to bring you that. But we know November is going to be a great month. Supernova is going to be returning this time to Brisbane for the huge Supernova Brisbane events, usually the biggest event of the calendar, although this year Sydney topped that record, so promoters, they're very happy, and AWF loves being a part of Supernova, so come and see us at Brisbane. That'll be on the 10th and the 11th of November. Tickets available soon. And then on the 17th and 18th, we'll be in Adelaide, South Australia, as Supernova makes its debut down south, and that is going to be a fun weekend for sure. AWF looking forward to returning to Adelaide. We love South Australia, so coming back to SA with a vengeance, and that's going to be a great weekend. Looks like Parramatta RSL will return to action there in November, with details to be announced post-September Spectacular. And then, December we'll see obviously a big year-end extravaganza event again take place at Blacktown RSL. That's going to go down on the 8th of December. That's going to be a huge one. We might have some special guests at that one as well, so can't wait till the year-end extravaganza. So AWF's had a great 2012. Our fan base has been very loyal. We thank you so much. We've just been having a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to a great spring and coming into summer 2012-2013 soon. But spring looks like it's going to be a great season, and the AWF guys are all riled up and want to just impress. So please join us at some of those upcoming live events because they're going to be a lot of fun. In-ring action right now. These guys have been suplexing each other and been really giving it to him, but Apollo looks like he's ready to mount some offense. 2 big clotheslines there. This guy coming in now. Looks like he's hooking him up. Perhaps, Northern Lights suplex. Shoots him over. Oh, Tasman barely kicked out of that. That was 2 3/4. Tasman obviously feeling the effects of Apollo and his strength. This guy Apollo just over a year in the business, however, already holding some gold. Very impressive. Whoa, telegraphed that one. Tasman, bad apple DDT. That's going to be it. He's finished guys off with that one. Tama Williams felt it at Psychotic Slam. Here comes the cover. That could be it. Oh! Apollo shows his resilience. He isn't the AWF Tag Team Champion for nothing. Kicks out on 2. Tasman not impressed, claiming it was a slow count. Tasman looks like he's going to unfamiliar territory as he goes to the top rope. Not renowned as a high flyer, but he's going up nonetheless. Fans not impressed with Jack Tasman. Oh, neither is Apollo as he stops him on the top rope and tells the fans he wants to give him a superplex. Let's see whether he can pull this one off. But Tasman, he probably shouldn't have called that out because he had that well scouted after that and pushed him right off. Tasman perching himself now. Oh, Apollo out of the way, and well, Tasman felt that one. There's not going to be any years from him. That elbow drop was a bit savage for him, that's for sure. But anyway, here we go. Oh, there it is, the fall of Rome. Thumbs down, 2, 3, nailed him. Big singles victory there for Apollo. He is your current AWF Tag Team Champion. We'll be seeing him and partner Dean Draven take on Elite Wrestling at September Spectacular, September 15 at Parramatta RSL. Be there. There you heard it from Detective Magnum Huds. The case is closed. New Young Lions champion, and here we see a former Young Lions champion in Jay Law about to do battle with the current Young Lions champion. Young Lions action. It's under 25s here, and Jay Law, much more experienced, very technically sound, as we see him take an armbar in the opening moments of this one, and just had so much experience, whereas the Detective is a newcomer, a product of the AWF School of Pro Wrestling, and this guy's got a great future. Already the Young Lions champion in record time. This guy very impressive, and the fans have really taken a liking to the fun of the Detective and his great skills inside the ring. So we're going to see how his reign goes. He, of course, defeated Diego Del Fuego at Psychotic Slam on the 4th of August. Bit of an upset, I would think. Diego Del Fuego, even though a small competitor, he's was undefeated in AWF up until that point in time. He'd been wrestling for over a year, nearly 2 years, and he'd remained undefeated as a singles competitor that whole time. So for the Detective to defeat him in his very first title defense is quite a coup, and definitely those guys may have a rematch down the track if they can meet again. That is, if the Detective can survive upcoming challenges. Right here we see him against J-Law. At our next event, September Spectacular, he's going to be taking on Shane Saw, another guy who's dying to be the Young Lions champion. He's been around for a few years as well, tearing up the competition. He's been in tag team wars, he's been in singles wars, but he's always been a contender for that Young Lions championship. He's a guy that puts his body on the line. We saw it again at Psychotic Slam in that big 5-way. Oh, tremendous drop kick there. Caught J-Law flush on the jaw. Oh, J-Law calling, saying that he pulled his tights. He drop kicked you right in the jaw, Jay. There's no tights involved, but J-Law, he likes to use that psychological warfare in his bouts. Definitely quite the competitor, and not afraid to bend the rules, that's for sure. But as I said, very technically sound, a former Young Lions champion, and this guy is always a contender for any championship. Here we see another armbar as he puts that knee onto the head and now hooks a surfboard variation. Very vocal, very cocky. Member of Elite Wrestling. This guy is, likes to boss people around. He likes to, tell everybody that he is the law. But right now he's in the ring with a red-hot up-and-comer. This Detective, he's been very impressive, as we said earlier, but he's got some big challenges ahead. He's got the likes of Diego Del Fuego wanting a rematch for sure. He's got Shane Saw upcoming at the September Spectacular at Parramatta RSL on the 15th of September, and he's got Anubis, another member of the Multicultural Society, obviously waiting in the wings. Anubis, very impressive at Psychotic Slam, winning that big 5-way competition. Anything went, and really saw Anubis, show his darker side as he took out the Samoan Warrior in the end and took the victory. And that definitely puts him in line for some Young Lions sort of championship contention. Tama Williams is another guy that would love to be the Young Lions champion. He actually fought the Detective for that number 1 spot, and he didn't get the Duke that day, and the Detective went on to defeat Diego Del Fuego. So Tama Williams may be seething over that loss and maybe looking to hopefully get some kind of action in the future. But nice little reverse. Holds on. J-Law went to snap there, the Detective, and he held onto that hammerlock, and J-Law wisely grabs the ropes. Also another great fan favorite of the AWF, the Illusionist of the Future Is Now. He's going to be making his return to AWF action. He's been in the United States with his tag team partner, another former Young Lions champion, Space Boy Dacey. Those guys have been over there tearing it up. They've been in intense training with the likes of Booker T, Sammy Callahan, and CZW. A bunch of other places that they've traveled to. Even spent some time in Las Vegas. I hear partying it up because one half of party tricks in the Space Boy, that equals trouble. So those guys are going to be back in action very soon. The September Spectacular, we'll be seeing those guys. So we can't wait to have them back. But they're definitely guys on the Young Lions scene. Space Boy almost too old now, but the Illusionist is he's still in contention. Of course, former tag team champion, him and his partner, the DJ Fusion. They recently lost the tag team championships to Elite Wrestling, but that was a short-lived title reign as Draven Apollo just upended them. So, another guy, DJ Fusion, who, could be a contender for the Young Lions Championship as well if he decides to go that route. But here we see nice kick in the corner there from Holmes, but Jesus, Jay Law just caught him. He had that one well scouted and followed up on it. Now he's just going to town on the back. Hooks the leg, nice tight cover there. Should be interesting to see what Jay Law has in store for the AWF in the remainder of 2012. He's been determined to get some victories here in recent times, and should be always a competitor and always someone that's just one win away from being in title contention and possibly winning a championship, as we see right there. Whoa, just nailed him with that suplex on that unforgiving ring. Kicked out on two. CB Cochran right there for the count. Jay Law could walk away the Young Lions champion at any time. Also a contender for any championship because that guy's so well skilled. He spent a lot of time training with the AWF School of Pro Wrestling. He's went on and done further training to fulfill just some more skills with some other people. He's trained in the United States. He's trained in Japan. Always improving himself, always looking to punish someone, as we see here. Big clothesline and just tosses him into the ring like a piece of garbage. But Jay Law, one of the best that AWF has, and be good to see him back in the ring soon. But this is disgusting. What is that finger caught up there? What the hell? That's gross. No one does this. This should almost be disqualification. I think CB Cochran. Oh, well, the detective, he had it well scouted. They don't call him the detective for nothing. He's definitely was on the case there. But looks like he's still been stopped. Oh, fights back with a couple of little punches, but Jay just strikes him in the back again. Shoots him to the corner. Nice reversal. Oh! Man, I felt that one back here in the commentary. Oh, brutal cover there. Knee on the head, hooks the legs. I think Jay Law is getting a little frustrated now. One of the great fans here at in Minto, that was 3. The fans really getting behind Magnum. As I said earlier, he's become a fan favorite in record time. This guy, such a good competitor, such a nice person, and a real asset to the AWF and what our wrestling school produces. This guy got a great future in professional wrestling and a hell of a dedicated wrestler to his art form. And we see the arm being raised. That's one. CB Cochran right there, senior referee in AWF. Got rid of a lot of guys last year. Mad Tony Kababi had a war with him. Last October got rid of him, and he's been taking care of business. Got some new referees who've come in as well. Of course, Mark Love doing a great job here. We've got 1 or 2 other guys, Liam Gilbert, and perhaps some new referees coming through with the AWF school. We've got Joseph Ciardi. He's a great new referee that's in training at the moment. Hopefully we'll see him debut by the end of the year. Got some other guys that are saying that they want to be referees. So our wrestling school just doesn't train referees. We wrestlers. We train referees, managers. Jack McMack, he's another big mouth guy with a lot of swagger that we've seen on the AWF commentary on some of our great DVDs recently. He's been sort of just skulking around AWF events, and he's looking to scout someone, and it might be a man like Jay Law that he tries to enroll the services of, or someone. We saw Jack Tasman earlier. Someone like the Jack Tasman would be right up his alley, I'm sure. But it'll be interesting to see how he makes his mark in the AWF. Here we see the detective, however, making his mark. Magnum Holmes. Oh! Beautiful spin kick there. Caught him. Hooks the leg. Oh! Look at that. Hooking the leg, but not quite enough there. Got him in the sleeper hold right now. That's what he needs to do. Hooks it in. Jay Law, of course, loves to use that sleeper. He's put out many an opponent with it. Wouldn't that be salt in the wound to do that? But here comes another one of Jay Law's. Patting him all. Brain buster. Caught him with it. Hooks the leg. Very close. Back, calling for the feet. Oh, here he comes, his big power bomb. This is a night in the cellar. Oh, no, not a slammer, no good, but he rolls him up. 1, 2, 3, he got him. Wow. He is the Young Lions champion, and still that's a bit of an upset. The more experienced J-Lo goes down. What a victory there. Here we go, big battle royal action here at Parramatta RSL. This one from the O.J. Fitzpatrick Memorial event. It was a night to remember indeed, and 20 men over the top rope battle royal in the honor of O.J. This one's underway, and these guys are going wild. We see Marco Mitra on the apron there just coming into the ring. He's part of this one. And we can see Dodgy Con Robinson. That guy is been uncouth here in the AWF to be blunt. See the big Man Mountain Grizzly to action. Braden Jackson making his one and only appearance in AWF. Tama Williams is in there. You can see Magnum Holmes in there is the big man, Massive Q. Nightmare Kid making his one and only appearance in AWF as well. So a lot of guys here for first time action. Steve Ravenous, a former AWF champion, he made his return on this event. What an event it was as well. Here they all go. Oh, some strategy. The biggest man in the bout is Massive Q, and all other 19. Whoa! All other competitors just got thrown off. Look at the strength of Massive Q. And look out, there goes Shane Saw. Wow. He just eliminated Shane Saw. Got rid of him. And another Young Lions. Whoa. Wow, the former Young Lions champion Diego Del Fuego gone. And the contender for the Young Lions championship coming up at September Spectacular, Shane Saw. He's got, but look out. Everybody together. He's on the apron. He hasn't hit the floor. They got to get rid of him. Space Boy. He's got a hold of him. Clocks him. Q's up there. He's rolling. Boom. DJ Fusion gives the drop kick, and Massive Q is out of there. Wow. Tag team sort of work there from the future is now. It's going to be great to see them back in tag team action. It's going to be DJ Fusion and Space Boy taking on Anubis and Del Fuego coming up at September Spectacular on the 15th. But this one getting crazy in the early goings. Whoa, and there goes the Nightmare Kid. He's out of there. And oh, look at that shoulder. It looks like he's dislocated his shoulder. That looked a little crazy. Whoa, and there goes Chrism. He's out of here. Oh, the eliminations are fast and furious. Steve Ravenous holding up for dear life. Jack Tasman there. That crafty individual. Just stomping away. What a dangerous bout this is. The Battle Royal. A wrestling classic, that's for sure. There we see a bit more of our friend Man Mountain Grizzly than we ever need to. That's for sure. Whoa. We saw him on Adrenaline 1 just getting taken out of the AWF by Blakestone, and Blakestone, I'm definitely going to have my hands full on September the 15th. What a bout that's going to be. Blakestone, he's a changed man, and I am looking forward to facing Blakestone at Parramatta RSL. I can't stress enough what an important match that is for me. I've lost to Adam Pearce at NWA World Title bout. Iron Ben Coles defeated me. I'm coming to win on that day. Blakestone, you better be ready for the fight of your life. I can appreciate that you've got a new attitude, but let me tell you this, I'm going to be coming with everything at the Parramatta RSL on the 15th. You know, I just can't wait for that one. But I just want to alert our fans to some of the great DVD releases that are going to be coming out. There we see Mint Condition, Mick Moretti. He's a former Young Lions champion, but Best of the Best will finally be released in the coming weeks. That one's completed and ready to be pressed soon. So please keep an eye on the AWF website for that. This event that you're seeing some footage from now, this Battle Royal, comes from a night to remember. It was the O.J. Fitzpatrick Memorial event. Dodgy Con almost scored right there, courtesy of Tama Williams. That was a great event. So that one's available now on the AWF website, so check that out. NWA World Title Bout, I alluded to early. Me and Adam Pearce had a very big match on that card. Detective gets rid of Mick Moretti. Wow, the Green Dragon, Mick Moretti, he's gone. He's out of it. Space Boy looks like he's been eliminated. He's in outer space right now, looking all groggy. They're all going over the top rope, and Jack Tasman in there still. He's had some grubs. We saw him defeat Tama Williams at Psychotic Slam. Perhaps at our September event he'll be in action. He's told officials that he wants to get his hand on the Samoan Warrior. We're going to see whether that takes place. But definitely dangerous. Oh, he just kicked Marco Mitra, and he's injured his ankle right there. That's such a dangerous match. And there goes his partner in crime, and nothing personal, just business, Dan Damage. We saw him at Psychotic Slam in that crazy five-way anything goes bout that was won by Anubis, but not victorious here today in this Battle Royal. What a match this is. We're down to the final competitors. There's about 5 guys left in there right now. Magnum Holmes, we saw him earlier. The current Young Lions. Oh, there's that big kick. Took out Tama. And Jack Tasman was waiting in the rings. And Tasman gets rid of Tama Williams. Definitely got Tama's number, this Tasman. And there we see Traffic. We're going to see him at our next event in the September Spectacular. We saw him go down to Concrete Davidson. So maybe a bit of a rivalry could be developing there, because I know he wasn't impressed. A massive queue of Mass Transit was not impressed at all. So he's had his grubs with Concrete as well. He was defeated by Concrete at the Great Aussie Rumble in the first Aussie Mania. Here comes Traffic now. He's charging the big rig, but Dodgy Con got rid of him. Dodgy Con Robinson, he'll be in the corner of Shades. But Jack Tasman! Jack Tasman from behind. He's got it. He's impressed. Got rid of 18 competitors. Here, I don't know who, number 20 didn't show up, but there he is, GJ Fitzpatrick, the brother. Whoa, what the hell is this? He just tossed him out. The referees just turned on. Wow, what a bombshell from the Kieran, the Duke Burns. The Duke announced that GJ Fitzpatrick is the winner. He was number 19 after all. And wow, the 20th entrant, GJ Fitzpatrick, is the victor here. What a great event. OJ Fitzpatrick. Owen, we missed you, brother. And just another tribute to you, mate, and your family. You're one of the good guys in the AWF, and we miss you greatly. That's been adrenaline, guys. What a showcase it's been. Looking forward to seeing you all at September Spectacular. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for joining us.